أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. My name is Hassana Sulaiman from CTY Model College. I welcome you all, my indefatigable GSS1 student, to another English Studies class. I hope you are staying home and safe. Now, Alhamdulillah. Last week we treated a topic under structure. Who can remind us of the topic we treated in our last class under structure? Yes, Abdurrahman, adjectives. That is correct. Yes, under that topic, we looked at the definition of adjective, what an adjective is. Then we looked at the types of adjectives. Then we proceeded to look at the arrangement of adjectives, and later we looked at the comparison of adjective. Now, who can define what an adjective is? Yes, Aziza. MashaAllah. An adjective is a word used to describe a noun or a pronoun. Yes, who can give us an example? Yes, Ali. Yes, the old man has come. What's the adjective in that sentence? Rahima. Hold. That's correct. Hold is an adjective in that sentence. We also looked at the types of adjectives. You can tell me how many types of adjectives do we have? Ikma. Yes, 5, mashallah. Can anybody mention the 5 types of adjective? Yes, number 1, demonstrative adjective. Okay, yes. Descriptive adjective. Yes. Interrogative adjective, mashallah. Yes. Interrogative adjective. Okay. Possessive adjective and adjectives of quantity or number, mashallah. We also proceeded to look at arranging adjectives. That is, when we want to qualify a noun with 2 or 3 or more adjectives, there is a particular order we must follow. What's the first thing we must consider? Yes, the adjective indicating number. Yes, for example, several, 2, many, okay, 3, more, yes. The next thing we must consider is what? Yes, the speaker's opinion or the speaker's opinion or idea about the noun. For example, fast, ugly, yes. Another thing and the last thing we must consider when we are arranging an adjective is what? Yes, what the noun is made of or where the noun comes from. For example, Japanese cars. We can say 2 fast Japanese cars, which means the cars came from Japanese. We can say paper napkins, which means the napkins is made of paper. MashaAllah. Then we look at the degrees of adjectives. What are the 3 degrees of adjectives? Anybody? Yes, positive. Yes, comparative. And last one is what? Superlative. MashaAllah. That shows you have actually gone through the lesson we treated in our previous class. MashaAllah, may Almighty Allah crown all your efforts with success. Now for today, our topic we are going to treat is on punctuation. Everybody say it, punctuation. And the topic is revising capital letters. What do I call it? Revising capital letters. And our reference material is NOSIC for Junior Secondary Schools 1 by Ayobanjo et al. Published by University Press PLC, page 115. As you can see on the screen, we have capital letters. That is all alphabets from A to Z, written in capital form. You can also say they are written in uppercase. So when we say capital letter or we say uppercase, we are saying the same thing. Now let's look at these sentences. The man was afraid. The man was afraid. Was the lion afraid? We don't know. Now, from these sentences, the first sentence begins with capital letter because it is the first sentence. The second sentence begins with capital letter because it comes immediately after full stop. And the third sentence begins with capital letter because it comes immediately after a question mark, which means anytime we want to start a sentence, we must start with capital letter. And while we are writing, immediately after full stop as well, we must start the next sentence with capital letter. And when we have question mark, the next sentence after question mark as well should start with capital letter. Now, let's look at the other ways or other means by which we can make use of capital letters. We have the names of people. Yes, all your names. Abdullah, Abdurrahman, Aziza, Alima, Ikma, Yusuf, Abdul Salam, Abdul Razak, all those names should start with capital letter. That is, anywhere you want to write the name, be it at the beginning, in the middle of a sentence, or at the end of a sentence, they must all start with capital letter. Then we'll have the names of the days of the week. Yes, all the 7 days of the week must start with capital letter, irrespective of where you want to write it, be it at the beginning of a sentence, in the middle of a sentence, or at the end of a sentence. All the days of the week must start with capital letter, from Sunday to Saturday. We also have the days of the month. All the 12 months that we have in a year must start with capital letter, from January to December. Then we also have the names of places. When we say names of places, places like villages, like Ajao village, Badiku village, and all your villages you have. We also have towns. For instance, Ibadan, Ilorin, Abeokuta. You can give me the names of more towns. Yes. Yes. Yes, Abuja. Okay. Kaduna. Okay. Ijebu. That's correct. Then all the states, all the 36 states we have in Nigeria must start with capital letter. For instance, Lagos, Plateau, Anambra, Bayelsa, Kwara, Kogi, Niger. Yes, all those states must start with capital letter. Then we also have countries. All the countries of the world must start with capital letter. We have Nigeria, we have Egypt, Saudi Arabia, South Africa, United States of America, and all other states, all other countries that you know. You can give me more countries. Yes, Bangladesh, Turkey, Malaysia, Kuwait. Yes, all those countries must also start with capital letter. We also have continents. Yes, how many continents do we have in the world? Yes, 7 continents. All the continents from Asia, Africa, Europe, South America, all those continents must start with capital letter. We also have titles. Yes, like Mr., Doctor, Elijah, Mrs., Miss. We make use of this when they are immediately followed by the name of a person. That is, you refer to Mr. when you start Mr. with capital letter, when you immediately follow it with the name of that person. For instance, Mr. Ademola, Dr. Oyeleke, Alaja Maimuna Abdurazak, and many more. Which means if you don't write the name of that person immediately after the title, then you can start the name with capital letter. For instance, when we say the doctor has come, in that instance, the word doctor there must start with small letter because you did not mention the name of that doctor. You're just referring to doctor as a whole. But when we say Dr. Adelaja has come, then the word Adelaja must start with capital letter A. Is that taken, everybody? MashaAllah. And that comes to the end of our lesson for today. I will implore you all to copy this lesson in your notes and proceed to the school portal to get the assignment on this topic. Till we meet in our next class, I say stay home and stay safe. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.